Good day to every one of you and happy Easter Sunday. Since we are not meeting today, I'm taking my time to record this on how to visit clients on Kareo. I want us to use Kareo for now while I'm still getting Athena in place. So I will give you a login whenever it is your turn to see a client. Like I said, this month we are only doing a follow-up. So if you're logging in, this is how to log in, right? So I'll send you the email and the password. So then I'll send you the link to get into Kareo 2. I'll use this one on the top. What I understand from doing this is that what I realize is that this recording does not show the arrows, like the cursor. When I'm moving it around, it doesn't show it. So you need to pay attention to the color changes. So take your time, watch this recording over and over again. So we're gonna start now. So log in, you click here to log in. It brings you here. So by the time you get here, even before you start, I would have told you the name of the client. So when you log in, this is what you will see. This will say join. This is how you start the video session with the client. Okay, so this is the first thing you do. So you click join and it brings you to the video. So it's just waiting for the video to start. Now the video has started, so you can see my picture, my video here. I can see myself, and when you see yourself, so when you look up, from, at least I'm showing on the bottom right hand side, if you go all to the top right hand side, that is where you will see the patient knocking. It will show that the patient is knocking, and on the bottom will say let in. So you click let in and the patient will show. Sometime I'll be on the video with you guys anyway, so I will let the patient in. So it will be you, myself, and the patient. I will introduce you actually to the patient first. So this is where you visit, do everything, see the patient. Then out when you're done, you come to the bottom. See the bottom here, it says leave. So that's how you log out of the video. So you get out, you come back to the patient. You see, watch the color changes because this stuff doesn't show arrow. So for instance, the patient doesn't show it and we're still waiting. This is how you get the phone number. So you just hover around the name of the patient and the number will pop up. Okay. If you are trying to resend the link to the patient, just click on an empty space here, just an empty space. And when you come down here, where it says join, there's 3 dots. When you click on those 3 dots, you'll say resend link. That is how you resend the link. Okay. Now you're about to start your note to start charting the patient. This is how you start. You click on the patient's name. So test. So the name will open up. Now this is the face sheet. As soon as it opens up, you see the face sheet. Again, you guys will do follow up this one. So you would have seen, diagnosis. You would have seen problems, diagnosis. You will see medications and other information. So you can look. The goal is for you to make sure you look through all this and go back and read previous 2 notes at least, especially the initial visit, so you know the progress of the patient before you start seeing the patient. Okay. On the left hand side, you see all this. Watch the color changes because it doesn't show arrow. So face sheet, history, problems, medications, allergies. So you watch all that. To go start a new note, you click note and it brings you here. So when you get here, I will say start a new note. And since it's a follow-up, you're not doing initial, you're going to the bottom and say psych progress. That is the note you're starting. Okay. Now some of them has had 1 or 2 follow-ups already, so there might be notes already there. So you can go to open. So if you're not starting a brand new note, you can go here and say open on any, especially the last note. Say open. It opens the note. So this is the last note, right? CC, chief complaint, the psych symptom and follow up. This is where you write everything about this visit. I will send you guys a little bit template that you can always change around. So the template will just look like this. So now you have to come here, under here, you just change this around. So say Mr. Test is a not 26, it's a 45, so don't make mistakes. Is he a male or female? Don't make mistake, because I've made some mistakes in the past where I didn't change it. But anyway, after that you come to symptom syndrome, and remember there's always a template. If you don't want to use this one I sent you, you can always come here and use templates. So I'm not sure the template is not working here, but there are always templates. The next one, psych syndrome, you can always practice when I give you this, so you can say reason and all that stuff. When you click, everything you click will generate into a note, okay, if you want to go that route. But that route is just too lengthy for me, but I use it sometimes. Then medication, if you ordered any medication, it will be here. If you need to refill it here. Here is mental status examination, so you can click it or use so you can use template. If you click on template, you say everything is normal, you say all normal, and you click close, it will generate everything to be normal, okay? But if there are changes, make sure you capture those changes. If not, the note will not be correct. Then next one is psych impression. You click on psych impression. You can also use the click note to generate your note, or you can write whatever you want. So psych impression is usually, Mr. Test is a 45-year-old male with a history of depression and anxiety who presents today for follow-up visit. So the impression is you. What are you saying about this patient? What is their progress? So patient seems to be doing well. Patient is progressing. From last visit, we made few changes, and today patient seems to be doing well. We're just gonna do a review today and continue to monitor patient. So that is your impression. Then you go to the next psych intervention. So there are things here that you can use as click, or there is one psych intervention. I will send it out. Always put it here, okay? Then the next one here is a DSM-5. So for the DSM-5, so since it's a follow-up, there's already DSM-5. So you can put it in if you want to, but if you don't want to, you can just leave it as it is. So then moving on again is an assessment. So assessment is very important, right? So if you go to include problems, there's already those things there already. So you just check them and say include, and it will just generate them since it is a follow-up. If it was a new one, you have to start a new one, but we're not doing new notes this month, okay? As far as plan, you can put in all your plans here. Are you increasing medications? Are you making any changes? Are you just leaving it? If you're leaving it, just say continue. Zoloft, 25, you increase from 25 to this. Just put more plans when you want a follow-up visit. That is pretty much it. So, but this is you using the old notes, right? Oh, there's something I missed. So when you click on, let me go back. So watch the color changes. So let's say, for instance, you logged in and you want to generate using copy the old note, right? So you just click this, open, and you come to the bottom. You see the bottom, it says sign, capture charge, copy. See copy. So click copy and say okay. Automatically copies the old note to this new address. This is today's date, copies it here. So that was the first thing you're supposed to do. That is the first thing you're supposed to do before you go through everything I just said. But assuming you don't want to use the old note, you don't want to copy it, you want to start your own brand new note. So what you do is, when it says create a note, this is where you go. So you click the drop down and go to progress note, because we only don't follow up, right? So you say progress note, it gives you brand new note. So then you put chief complaint, then you click on psych symptoms, then you put your site. So the reason everything why the patient's here, I'll send you the template for that one. Then you put this one, medication, then this one. You can always use template again. You say everything is normal. If everything is normal, you say close, generate psych impression. So this is where you put your judgment as far as your subjective assessment of the patient. Then you go on to intervention. You can use a template again, but always use the intervention that I'm going to send you. Okay. DSM-5 assessment. Like I told you guys before, assessment is already here, so you just check them and say include the plan. You can go generate a plan from the old one. So you go to the old node, you go to plan, then update it, okay? And add everything that you need to add. So, all right, so you can put it there and you save. Always, actually, before you save, make sure that you come up here and put on the date here, okay? Then you will say save on the bottom right hand side and it saves. So that is it. If you have any question, let me know. Watch it over and over again. Watch out for the color changes because the arrow is not showing, okay? All right, thank you very much.